Today we're going to do a special activity called Love My Heart Massage Blend. And this one is very special and dear to my heart because both of my parents passed away from heart disease. Both suffered heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. And because of that, coming into that age where I was getting older, I really thought about my own heart, and bordering on high blood pressure, I thought that I needed to do something about it. And so this particular blend that we're going to do today is actually one that is in this book called How to Lower My Blood Pressure Naturally with Essential Oil. And so this book gives you all the oils that you can use to lower your blood pressure, help control it, and really help turn things around because it is something that is reversible. So let's begin by making sure we have all our supplies on hand. We have our mixing bowl, our blending rod, we have our strips that we're going to be using because we want to choose these oils that are the best fit for the blend that you want to make. We have our coffee beans, and we have our roll-on. And this bottle here is a 10 ml. So we're going to be using this to put our blend in. Now you can use a 5 ml if you have a smaller bottle, that's fine. This one has the little pieces we'll put together later. I'm going to be using coconut fractionated oil as the carrier because this is something that is odorless. It's easily absorbed by the skin, and it has a unlimited shelf life, so it'll never go rancid on you. Now for this recipe, the one that we have in our lesson calls for Melissa or lemon balm, neroli, lang lang, but there's other oils you can use. There's lavender, there's cypress, there's helichrysum. So there's a numerous amount of oils that are good for the heart. You want to take a look at that book if you want to maybe change it up a little bit. So on this recipe, I'm going to be using lavender essential oil that actually helps to regulate blood pressure, whether it's high or low. I'm going to be using helichrysum, and we're going to use lang lang. Now I was thinking about another oil that would be very beneficial is marjoram. That also helps to lower blood pressure if that might be one of your concerns. So let's go ahead and start with helichrysum. That's our base note. So I'm going to use 2 drops of helichrysum, and we just count those out. And we're going to use 4 drops of lang lang. Now that might be a much. You know, if you like this, this is one of those fragrances that you either love or hate. So want to make sure you like it before you add it in. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we have lavender. And I'm going to use 4 drops, maybe up to 6. Let's check and see after 4 though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those came out pretty quick. All right, so let's stir this up. And let's check. And this smells really nice, so I think we've got it. I don't think I need to add any more. So let's go ahead, add your carrier oil to your bottle. And I always want to leave just a little bit of space at the top here. And now we want to just go ahead and add our essentials to this. So we're going to put the funnel in and pour it right on in. I'm going to see that little bit of drop left there. We want to get every bit in. And you really don't need a whole lot of oils. You can use about 2 to 3, up to 5 if you like. But more than that, it probably will just get a little bit muddy and won't smell too good. So I think that might be enough. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and add my top. So I need to put the roller inside and just pop this one in and then put the cap on. Let's shake it up, and we're gonna have to put a label on here so we know what this is for. Now lang lang is known to lower blood pressure, so if you have someone or know someone who has low blood pressure, this may not be the blend for them. You want to definitely check on the precautions and any kind of counterindications when you are making a blend for a customer or a client. You want to check on their history as well as any medications they might already be taking, just so they can be aware of how the oils might affect their blood pressure. So this is one that you can use several times a day. I know that I've had blends that I've made in the past that have definitely lowered my blood pressure, and I've been able to be without it for since that time I started using it. So it's very powerful. Use as needed. You can use this to just rub into the flex points or power points on pulse points on your arms or on your neck, and be sure and make notes in your workbook on the recipe, the number of drops you used, using your therapeutic blend form, and your recipe report form. Have fun.